She's taken merchandise. She's processed refunds that weren't hers and put them on the gift cards and try to sell the gift cards off later. Yeah.
Because I've never seen so much paperwork and so many transactions. These are her statements that she has written to you guys?
Yes, this is the statement that she wrote today.
I'm sorry, but yeah. We're talking about thousands of dollars of stuff. Did you not think that that was going to happen?
On the 4th of April 2023, airport police in Texas walked into an Amazon warehouse on a theft report. What they found was a seasonal worker eager to explain everything. That eagerness is the whole case. The interview was clean, but the officers skipped the one step that protects every word a suspect gives.
Are you going to take me to jail now?
Ma'am, I have to. I mean, we're going to go to my police department so I can do some paperwork first, but that's what we have to do.
I'll follow you.
No, it's not following me. You're going to be going with me. All right.
The reason why I called, so I have an associate in the office. Michelle Barton is our asset protection of one of our zones in the company. And
The person in question is an asset protection person?
No. She's an associate with us.
Oh, okay.
She's in the office on the phone with Michelle Barton, who is the asset protection for the East Zone in Belk, which is like one of three in the entire company.
Okay.
They've been doing an investigation on her and some stuff. This is for you. This is part of the investigation.
Good Lord.
Yeah. This is just records of the transactions that she did. She's taken merchandise. She's processed refunds that weren't hers and put them on the gift cards and try to sell the gift cards off later.
How long has this been going on? How much stuff are we talking?
She's admitted to at least starting in September to about $1,000, but according to Michelle, there's more than that. So, and then she would take the gift cards and then try to sell them. And she's admitting to try to sell the gift cards off.
Okay. Does she know I'm here?
She knows that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she knows that you're on your way. So,
okay. And how many transactions are there now? So when was this discovered?
It was just brought to my attention yesterday.
So all of this information was collected between yesterday and today?
This is not information I've collected. This is information that Michelle's collected.
That's what I'm saying. How long has she been collecting information?
That would be a question for Michelle. We can ask her.
You don't know that?
I do not know that. That is... I was told yesterday
because it appears this has been an investigation that's been going on for a while.
Yeah,
because I've never seen so much paperwork and so many transactions. This is going to be. It's going to take a little bit to go through.
Right. Yeah. These are her statements. These are.
Okay, so These are her statements that she has written to you guys?
Yes, this is the statement that she wrote today.
I'm in financial problems, meeting monthly end. I did what I have to do the wrong way. Twink. I started taking stuffs. What? I took some clothing, tops, pants, and some jewelry, maybe about $1,500. $1,500. Right. Is that 500 to 800?
Yeah.
I did take return as gift card and cash returned. Not sure the exact amount. I sold them for cash to people. I need the money for bills and foods, which my salary didn't cover enough for the month. I took could be more. I can't think. I'm guessing maybe $2,000 to $3,000, not more.
She's brought.
Oh, that's just a copy of the same thing.
Yeah, she's brought merchandise back to us
today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she left and went and got merchandise that she had at her house, along with 3 gift cards and a $100 bill. So
you've recovered a few things.
Yes. Sorry.
Hello.
You in the investigation.
I'm trying. It's a lot to take in.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, I'm going to disconnect. If you need me, just shoot me a message, okay?
Okay, will do.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye.
Oh, I thought we were coming up here to find out if she's got the video.
No, I'm gonna
Okay.
text her.
So this is not everything. This is just what she's found so far. Is that what we're talking?
Yeah, that's the stuff that Michelle and her team investigated and pulled.
So this is everything?
To the best, that's the stuff Michelle sent me. That's everything that that Michelle and their team identified as.
Is this stuff included in here?
No, this is stuff that Jenny brought in today.
So that's separate. That's not on here.
Right. Some of these, I haven't matched these gift cards up to any of this.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying. So that's going to be separate from this stack.
Yes. The only thing that might be similar that we'd be able to identify from that versus here is these gift card numbers matching up with some of the gift cards on there.
Yeah, I'm not talking about gift card numbers. I'm talking about items. The different items. The
Yes.
items that are on here is not any of
Separate
this.
from this.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's going to be this plus that.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Ma'am, my name is Officer Ketchum, okay? How do you pronounce your first name? Okay. So, from what I understand, Mr. Winter said that this is a statement that you wrote today?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to ask you any questions about the returns or what happened or what you did. I just need to read you Miranda because we're in a situation that involves an arrest, okay? All right? Man, I'm sorry, but yeah. We're talking about thousands of dollars of stuff. Did you not think that was going to happen? Okay. So I'm going to read you Miranda, but I'm not going to ask you any questions about the thing. I'm just going to ask you if this is the statement that you wrote. Okay? So I'm just going to read it off the card. If you don't understand something, let me know, and I will explain it to you, okay? All right. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. All right? You have the right to an attorney, and you have the right to have that attorney present with you during questioning. Okay? If you don't want to or you choose to, after or during any questioning, you can stop speaking at any point in time. Okay? Now, do you understand everything that I've explained to you? Okay. Now, having those rights in mind, do you wish to speak to me? Okay, because like I said, the only thing I'm going to ask you is this right here.
Yes.
Is this the statement that you provided to Belk?
That's what. Yeah.
You wrote this yourself. Nobody wrote it for you?
No.
And no one coerced you or made any threats to you to write this statement?
No.
And this is a true, accurate depiction of what you state happens?
Yes.
Okay. That's all I'm going to ask you, okay? Is there anybody that you need to call to let them know what's happening?
That's my husband.
I'm sorry?
My husband.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Do you need to call him to let him know what's happening and what's going on and where you're going to be?
Are you going to take me to jail now?
Ma'am, I have to. I mean, we're going to go to my police department so I can do some paperwork first, but that's what we have to do.
Oh, yeah, I'll follow you.
No, it's not following me. You're going to be going with me. Okay? But I'm giving you the option. You're being cooperative, and I'm always cooperative with people as long as they're cooperative with me. I'm giving you the option to call your husband and let him know what's going on so that he doesn't think something's wrong when you don't come home.
Okay.
Okay? I believe, I will have to double check, but I think your bond is going to be $2,000. Okay? So if you go through, are you familiar with the bond?
I know we're being arrested before something.
Okay, and that's fine. I'll be gentle. All right? A bond is money that you put up in order to get out of jail. Now, you can either put up the whole bond in cash, or you can go through a bail bondsman and only pay about 10 to 20% of that bond. Okay, but then that bail bondsman is the one that's responsible for you to going to court when the court series of this comes around. Okay, so if you don't have the $2,000 for the bond, then it's going to be more than that because we're going to scheme to defraud. It may be upwards of $10,000. I'm not sure. I'll be able to let you know as soon as I can. Okay. But once we get to the police station, I'm going to be doing my paperwork, and then I will take you over to the Lake County Jail. It's probably going to be a couple hours. Okay, because there's a lot of stuff here I got to go through. Okay. So go ahead and call your husband. Let him know what's going on, and when you get to the jail. Once I've completed all my paperwork and I transport you over there, they will allow you to use the phone again. Then you can contact your husband again and make arrangements for that bond, okay, for the bail so you can get out. Okay?
Hey. I'm at work right now at the office. So later on you'll be buying me out of jail.
Okay, like 225, 23.
Yeah, taking stuff from that and stealing.
324 Northwest Highway 27, 441. Whereas the homeless subject sits all over 2 hours and asks to leave that's not begging for money and needs your refused to white
There's a lot
mail.
of paperwork.
I'll let you call him again when we're getting ready to go over to the jail. As long as you're cooperative with me, I'll let you call him and then you before we go, so he knows when you're going.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Because then that way I'll be able to give you the exact bond as well. Okay. I'll put these in the front. Okay.
No. Yeah, should I just walk for you in the car?
No, ma'am, I have to do this. It's policy. If you're under arrest, you have to be in handcuffs. Like I said, I'll put them in the front. That way they're not in behind you. Do you have a jacket or something, or a shirt? No? Okay. You just want to turn them sideways that way. Okay. Your charges are going to be theft by fraud. Okay, you understand what that is? With all the returns and the money, whether it be cash or gift card, that's a fraud. You're also going to be charged with scheme to defraud because you did this on different days, different times. So we have multiple different offenses. Do you understand what I'm saying? It happened over, it looks like you're since September time, somewhere about a month or so. I'm just going to take a photo of this stuff here spread out again, since I got something to take a photo of. Now, was the $100, did you put that on that total as well? Okay. Was all this stuff included with it? Yeah. I don't need the cards, so I'll just get that. I'm going to double check and make sure we don't have anything illegal in here. I'm not saying that you do, but I have to check just because it's my job, okay? No pocket knives or anything?
No.
Okay.
That's my name tag.
Do you need that?
She can hold on to it.
She can hold on to that, okay.
The rule comes from Miranda versus Arizona. Before custodial questioning, police owe a suspect 2 warnings: the right to stay silent and the right to a lawyer. Custody does not require handcuffs. The test from Berkemer versus McCarty asks whether a reasonable person would feel free to end the encounter and leave. Look at the room: a closed door, 2 uniformed officers, a man already detained by store security and never told he could walk out. That is custody in all but name. Interrogation means more than blunt questions. In Rhode Island versus Innis, the court swept in any words police should know are likely to draw an incriminating answer. How many phones, what they cost, how they left the building. Those questions aim straight at the elements of theft. No warning ever came. Texas writes the same shield into law Article 3822 of its Code of Criminal Procedure bars, an unwarned custodial statement from evidence. So the defense has an opening. Move to suppress every statement, and the confession driving this case could disappear before trial. The state has a counter. In Oregon versus Mathiasen, the court held that a coercive atmosphere alone is not custody, and a suspect who comes voluntarily may fall outside Miranda. Prosecutors would say he came to his own workplace, faced his employer's investigators first, and met no police restraint until the cuffs. Custody or not, that fight decides the case. Set custody aside for a moment. Any confession still has to be voluntary under due process, and the calm tone and offered water cut hard against a claim that police squeezed it out of him. Now the charge. Texas grades theft by value, and Section 31.03 makes a loss between $30,000 and $150,000 a third-degree felony. That means 2 to 10 years in prison and a fine up to $10,000. His own numbers clear the floor easily. He admits to more than 30 Google phones near $1,000 each and over 20 Samsungs near $1,300. That is $55,000 by his own mouth. One more wrinkle on value. Under Section 31.09, Texas lets prosecutors add up thefts from one continuing scheme so every shift's haul stacks into a single felony count. Push the total past $150,000, and it becomes a second-degree felony. The early estimates hinted it could climb there. Staging phones for unnamed others to carry off opens a second front organized retail theft under Section 31.16 aimed at coordinated resale rings. His defense is coercion strangers forced him, he says. Duress demands an immediate threat of serious harm, not a vague warning weeks before. Theft spread over 10 days with chances to walk away or call security looks nothing like a man under a gun. That story rarely holds up. On the Fourth Amendment, the officers held the line. One walked to the vehicle, lit it through the glass, and stopped there. Looking in is fair, opening the doors without a warrant is not. They thought the same about his home. Arresting him kept him from returning to destroy evidence while a warrant moved through a judge. Even if the statements fall, the case may not. The surveillance video and the itemized losses came from Amazon's own investigation, independent of anything he said in that room. First, the grades. Officer Hart earns an A- patient and methodical rapport before pressure with one missing piece she never read Miranda. The suspect earns a D. He talked himself into the state's best evidence and floated a coercion story he could not back, saved only by staying calm. Amazon's loss prevention earns a B+. Strong video and itemized losses before police arrived docked because the count was still unfinished at handoff.